conversation may once and for all answer the question, so what's up? It's the topic that gets us into the hottest situations, whether we know it, what to do with them or not. And then I'm asking the DBGN family about what makes them go, oh. I thought that would have got a laugh. We're talking pleasure and purpose tonight on Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. The show starts right now. What up, though? Woo! It's like pulling teeth in. I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI the Gentleman on IG. It's Thursday, so it's time for a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. It's still our short, bullshit-free step out of our comfort zone to talk about all the emotional ups and downs along the journey to happiness. Hopefully, this is your reminder of how dope it is to be black gay men.
Yeah.
And love black gay men. Okay, normally I would start the episode with introductions, but this one we're going to do a little different. If you're watching the replay and want to skip to the main story, timestamps and chapters are in the description. We're going to do the show a little different. It's time for one of my favorite games called Sassy or Trashy. Hit it. Oh, this is how sassy or trashy works. I'm going to read a prompt and you'll tell me if you think it's sassy, meaning good, or trashy, meaning get somebody else to do it. We got the whole DBGN family in the studio today. Yay!
Yes!
You ready with the video, Reagan? All right. I asked some questions before. Check this out.
What's your name? What's your IG?
Sherrod Berry Grown 87.
Who?
Berry Grown 87.
Okay. Talking about HIV status on a first date, is that sassy or trashy?
That's sassy. Like, I think it's very acceptable to talk about that on the first date.
Would you prefer to talk about it on a first date, or you want to wait till later in a dating situation?
I think to get to know somebody and to understand them is the first date. Fine. Unless you're comfortable with the person.
Okay, I'll take it. All right. It was easy. All right, what's your name? What's your IG?
My name is Dwayne. It's official, the number one, Dwayne.
Why you have to put your Trey voice over
Number one. That's how.
You have to get your voice on like that?
Sure.
Okay, flogging. Is flogging sassy or trashy?
Explain flogging to me.
Impact play, getting spanked, spanking someone else, whips maybe. Sassy or trashy?
So I think if you're into that, very sassy.
For you.
For me, I don't like it, so I guess trash.
You don't like giving or receiving?
I definitely like giving, but I'm very conservative, if you will. So it ain't like too far to the left though. It still do what it needs to do. But I think that took it too far for me.
Okay, all right. What's your name? What's your IG?
Legend, the story of legend. At the story of legend.
Okay, is edging for hours sassy or trashy?
Sassy. I mean, what more do I need to say? It's very sassy.
Do you have to come afterwards?
No, that's what edging is about. It's about the probability of it all. Like if I'm gonna come or not.
Okay, I love that.
Everybody got a face on in the room after that. It's just a couple questions, friends. It's just a couple questions. Okay, I've got a couple more sassy or trashies for my guests. I'll give them a full intro shortly. But for right now, we've got Marcus, Shinzi, and Daniel in the studio. Yay! Okay, Daniel, I'll start with you. Being edged for hours, sassy or trashy?
Sassy.
Do you have to come afterwards?
I think so, but
For you.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Me, yeah. I mean, gas is like $2.79 a gallon. Yeah.
Okay, Marcus, for right now, disclosing HIV status during the first date, sassy or trashy?
Absolutely sassy.
Do you have to do you have to be going? Does it have to go somewhere in order to do that, or is that just default for you? Let's get the HIV talk out early.
For me, it's default. Let's just move right on through it, and you roll your eyes and walk away. Great.
Okay.
Next person.
Okay, Shinzi, flogging, Sassy or trash? I think I know what you're gonna say.
Definitely sassy for me.
Okay, does everybody know what flogging is?
No. No.
Was I right? What is flogging? Since you think it's so sassy,
Flogging is impact play. It's easier to show you than to explain it to me.
Show him.
But I don't have a flogger.
Oh.
It's using a device called a flogger to provide impact on someone. And you can use it for spanking as well, which I love. So that definitely is sassy. So for me.
what you love? What I was about to get too deep into that. Okay, Doc, CNC, consensual non-consent.
Say that again?
CNC. It's a kink that is consensual non-consent. It's the idea of consenting to feeling like you are being taken advantage of.
Sassy.
Like, I wonder how you set that up, though.
I don't know. I'm sure we have some experts in the room.
Why are you like that? Are you uncomfortable?
I'm just here.
We'll talk about J Hud in a second.
I'm just seeing where we're going to go
about
with
J
this.
Hud in a second. Okay, for the room, water sports, sassy or trashy?
Sassy.
We got one trashy, a whole bunch of sassies.
What we have a question? Is it P?
Is it P? I prefer to think of it as a water sport, but sure. We've got a couple trash. Let me know in the comments, water sports or wet sports. I've heard it put both ways, wet sports or water sports.
Wet sports.
That's what I said. Wet sports. Wow.
Wet sports or water sports, sassy or trashy. The room says sassy. Okay, for everybody, knowing your status, sassy or trashy?
Sassy.
Okay, that was sassy or trashy. Now that we've gotten into the pieces, please welcome my guests. Two of them are members of Onyx. The first is on the Onyx National Council, whose mission is to educate and empower gay and bisexual men of color who explore the leather lifestyle. I know you as Marcus.
Yes, you do.
But for this conversation, you are...
Master Volt Onyx.
I knew I would get a reaction out of the room. We'll talk about the master in just a second. See, you see it's up there now? Okay, and then my second guest is part of the leadership of Onyx Southeast, which promotes public education and welfare for Black, Indigenous, people of color, BIPOC, who identify as male within the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, plus, and queer plus community. Please welcome Shinzi. Woo!
Hello, thank you for having me.
Of course. And I love that hat.
Oh,
We'll talk about that too.
Okay.
All right. And then my third guest is a favorite on Dear Black Gay Men. He is aspiring to be the Celine Dion to my Oprah, but he's more like J Hud today.
Uh-oh.
Does anybody know that reference? Jennifer Hudson came to rehearse for the Oprah show, got on a plane during a blizzard to go to Texas from Chicago, and got stuck there, and they had to delay the Oprah show for hours and hours trying to get her back to Chicago. And that is who this is. This is such an intro. He's one of the founders of Public Health Innovation Lab, known as Phil. Please welcome Dr. Daniel Griffin. Yay! Hey, Doc.
Hey, Fred.
Okay, now that the family is all here, let's get into the episode. Oh, I'm supposed to do that. Hit it. My bad. Hit it. I'm about to say hit it again. This is one of my favorite segments called Top 5. Hit it again. Okay, this is our recurring segment where me and my guests give our top 5. If you agree, give this episode a thumbs up. If you disagree, let us know in the comments what's your top 5. This is top 5 things that bring you pleasure. You ready? Master Volt Onyx is very handsome, Joaquin God said.
Oh, well, thank you.
Turn that music up for me. Okay, first thing that gives me pleasure is edging men. I love just getting lost on somebody's penis. Just dumb on. I don't know.
Lost
That's
on the penis.
Just lost. I just loved. Oh my God, just seeing it and feeling like the veins. Oh my God, it's amazing. Don't you agree?
No, I agree because mine's very similar to yours.
Oh, okay.
So I have a question
Agree.
for you. What's your
Yes.
favorite part of the penis?
The
And why are we calling it a penis anyway? Isn't it just a dick?
because the P's turn me on. It's a trigger for me. Like penis pleasure. I'm pleasuring your penis. peanut, like, oh, I just love
Power.
just pop her up your
got it. All right.
peanut. Oh my God, it just does something for me. Or like alliteration does something for like masturbating, your masturbation stick.
Your masturbation.
I'm
stick.
masturbating. Oh my God.
Yummy.
Just let me get lost on it. Okay, Shinzy, what's your top
Very
five?
similar to yours. Masturbation and
You or someone else?
both actually.
Like
Masturbating.
ambidextrous T.
I just love the feeling that someone else is feeling when I'm masturbating them, and I love the feeling I have when I masturbate myself.
Okay.
And
What
for-
feeling do you have when you're masturbating them?
I'm just watching them feel pleasure, right?
Pleasuring your penis.
and looking at the facial reactions and all of that. It really kind of keeps me going and keeps me motivated to keep going further and further along in the
yes.
session.
Oh yes, I could double tap there. Okay, Master Volt, what is one of your top five that brings you pleasure?
So that actually is how I got my name, Bolt. And it's introducing people to electric play.
My God, today.
There we go. We're going to intentionally, with consent, electrify you. Right. That's what we do. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay. Doc, follow that up. What's something that brings you pleasure?
You know, I am really enjoying you talk about taking the head of the penises. That little that you did last week.
Oh.
It made my CD4 cells like jump out of my body, and I really like that. And I'm happy for you. I love to see tops turn into bottoms.
Oh yes.
all right.
Oh yes. I
A little
just
bit
love
of flip
somebody
flop.
just getting lost. Oh my God.
Gotcha.
That's a good one. Okay. For me, because it's my show, the number one top five for me is being called sir. Since my man is in the room, I love to be able to say this.
Wait
But-
until they can call you master.
See, you took me to on a right turn. I'm really trying to stay on this script, but oh God, he's so goddamn churchy. Okay, there is something special that happens when a person that I am connected to calls me sir. It's a subtle reminder that whatever I'm doing, whether it's sexual or not, is being done well, and that I'm fulfilling my responsibilities and making them proud. Yes, this is a kink of mine. No, it's not limited to sex or being sexual. Yes, it's someone special. Calls me sir. I feel something deep and visceral. But no, it may not work with you. That was top five. Yay!
All right.
Okay. The DBGN family drives what we do here on Dear Black Gay Man podcast. If you want to join me on the show, join me and the group on the show and share your 2 cents, go to livestream.dearblackgayman.com to join us live. The link is in the description. During the break, I think I got a button. Oh, there it is. During the break, let us know in the chat what brings you pleasure, and we will be right back.
Do you know your HIV status? When you do, you can take control of your sexual health. HIV self-tests give you the power to decide when and where to test. You just swab and stick it in the tube. Test in the privacy of your own space. You can set a timer, sit back, and wait. In as little as 20 minutes, you'll know your results. No matter your test results, you have a community waiting to support you.
I love being able to test where I want.
I love that it's confidential and quick.
You gotta love free.
It makes me feel empowered.
When I show myself love, I show my community love.
It's important to know my status.
It's important to know your status.
It's cool to know, you know?
If we all get tested, we can stop HIV together. Learn more about HIV testing, including free HIV self-tests, at cdc.gov/HIV self-testing.
Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to be back. Okay, what up, though? We're
up,
live in the
though?
back room right here on Dear Black Gay Men podcast. If you're enjoying the content, remember to subscribe to Dear Black Gay Men and turn on notifications so you never miss a live show. And then hit the like button on this episode. It really does help us find new listeners. Cuddling, J926 says, cuddling brings me pleasure. Aww. Ja King says, when I'm bottoming for a handsome masculine man, he's learning my body. Do tops learn bodies? Like, is that
yeah?
They should.
Yeah.
They should, but do they?
Better.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Top said who? What now? Tops that have experimented.
Oh.
Not Sniffy's tops.
Oh.
Well, let me not say brand names, so I'm trying to get a brand deal out of them. Okay. Holla at your boy said, I can't read it, Dwayne. It's behind your head. Rolando says, pain brings me pleasure.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Pressure bust pipes.
Okay. Ja King says, I can be submissive.
Okay.
Pause right there. Go back. Ja King so for those who don't know, Ja King has this really strong New Jersey accent. And something about it just screams daddy. But hearing him say I can be submissive, just penis pleasure.
Penis pleasure.
Okay, keep going. Panthro said, when they hit my second hole, it brings me pleasure.
Oh, Panthro. Hey, Panthro,
We're
send your
spinning
Delta Sky Miles number to me. I got a present for you.
Here we go. We're sitting the whole show talking about pleasure. I interviewed 20 black men down to the club, and the overwhelming majority of them equate pleasure to sex, penetrative sex. So my first question for everybody here in the room, especially the panel, is, does pleasure have to be sexual? Master Volt, does pleasure have to be sexual?
Absolutely not.
Why do you say that?
Because for me...
Like, you're not fucking them through some electrodes, are you?
Well, that could be, and that could be pleasure, right? But more than that, it's the ability to fuck your mind.
Yeah.
If Dwight is turning this into a church, and I can't. A part of me can't take it. A part of me can't take it. Okay, the ability to fuck your mind, is that something you do in every situation, every pleasure situation?
In the majority of them, absolutely. Especially where I am now in my own journey. Yes.
Okay, I feel like you're gonna get a couple numbers out of the room tonight. Shenzi, does pleasure have to be sexual?
Almost definitely not, and I agree. Pleasure to me is anything that will kind of trigger those chemicals in your brain, like, the dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin, all those things that kind of create that happiness feeling and all that stuff. So it could be either like pain. Say it again.
Penis
pleasure.
Go ahead.
But one of my biggest kinks I love is sensory play, and that doesn't really
require
sensory world. When someone is basically triggering all your senses or some of your senses to get you feeling that pleasure feeling of just that euphoric feeling, and so that doesn't necessarily require sex to do.
But doesn't it make you horny though?
I mean, it can. Depends who's doing it.
Again, I could double tap on so many things in this conversation. Doc, does pleasure have to be sexual?
Not at all. Not at all. I think it goes back to what Master Vote.
You got it.
Master Vote.
Master Vote.
Was saying it's the mind fuck.
Wait.
Yeah.
Rolando says, who is that baby in the back right?
Which one?
Is it you? Who is the baby in the back? I think they talk about one of y'all. Somebody trying to get one of y'all. One of them is married. One of them is married, and Rolando is married too. But go ahead.
It was one in the same corner of the last live show.
It was the gay entire t-shirt.
That t-shirt.
The gay entire t-shirt. Y'all are paying attention to all the wrong things on this live show. Okay, so but in my head, if pleasure it triggers your senses, the dick gets hard, the booty hole gets soft. Y'all don't want to do something with that?
I mean, that just depends on the situation. Right. It really does depend on the situation.
Okay.
So you wanted me to come up with a situation where it would happen?
You said you're into flogging.
Right.
You're getting flogged. You're
right.
getting spanked. Somebody's impacting your life.
Right.
And
I like that.
And what happens next?
That.
You don't want to hide the sausage?
Well, to me, after that is the aftercare. Is where they kind of, console you, rub you down, making sure you're okay. I love that more than just about anything. It's the aftercare. But that doesn't require sex. I can go to sleep and wake up in the morning and feel all the pleasure in
as
the world.
Much as I like edging, that just sounds like it sounds like a cake with no frosting.
Well, the frosting was there because I felt good.
I mean, you eat cakes without frosting.
Right.
Pound cake.
It's a cake without frosting.
Okay. I mean, yes, but see, I'm just like, if my dick is getting hard, if my body is reacting, don't you got to put it down some way, master?
Absolutely not. No, not at all. And I think that that's the beauty of, being kinky individuals. You find other outlets other than simply
hiding the sausage.
Hiding the sausage, as you put it. Absolutely. So, I mean,
it's because I'm trying not to say penis too many times.
That's okay. That's all right.
Because that's a trigger for me.
I literally ate a dozen of oysters last night with someone at Old Abbott's, and literally was like, oh my God, like this is
that got you going.
So enjoyable.
There you go.
And I went home. Well, I went to the hotel. Horrible hotel. But I went home and
Jennifer Hudson
came home. Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson. Okay. And so then do you think that, so if we broaden the conversation, to Black queer culture, I think that there are a lot of men who do believe that pleasure is just sex. Would you agree? I mean, we're all Black queer men, so would you agree that everyone is as enlightened as you are? We'll start with you, Master.
So I
not
do
just
agree.
because you're the master.
No, I got you. But I do agree. I believe that there are many people who simply equate pleasure to getting off.
Yes. And to them, you say what?
Explore more. Learn yourself. Learn the others and that you want to engage with.
But I think that takes a level of self-awareness. Do you think that we have that, Doc? Because if you're going to ask yourself to explore this uncharted territory in your sex life or in your life, then it takes a level of self-awareness to just, figure it out, don't it?
Yeah. We can't just paint our community with one stroke of a paintbrush, but I think inquiry has to be there. I think folks have to be in a room like this. You have to have friends that you feel brave enough to say, I want to do something different, but not necessarily like bust a nut. I think all of that comes with I remember reading Invisible Life, and the way
damn Basil Henderson,
Kyle from
Gray Eyes. Oh God. Oh,
like I remember those series, I remember reading things and like, oh my God,
Robinson.
this is what's out there for Black gay, Black queer folks, So I just think the bubble has to be expanded in order to pick up these conversations that we're having.
And if I can add to that really quickly, but it's also the reason that Onyx exists. Onyx has been created to create a place for Black men to come and explore, to understand themselves, to figure out what are the other ways that I can take myself to a heightened sexual experience without necessarily having it end in a nut.
The end in a nut. You see my face, how my face went? The end in a nut sometimes is the best part.
It can be if that's your goal.
Diane, sometimes.
If that's the destination, absolutely.
Snippy.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so, I will tell you that my sexual horizons were expanded because I worked in prevention for a long time. So I'm doing HIV counseling and all that. I'm listening to all these crazy stories that my clients are telling me about what they did and and the number of people they did it with. And I was like, oh, this little namby-pamby sex I'm having ain't nothing. But not everyone has that experience. What is the first step in trying to figure out what brings you pleasure, Shinzi?
Well, it's just a matter of just, like Master Vol says, trying to explore yourself and getting to know yourself and getting to know those things that will bring you pleasure. Again, we don't realize that so many other things outside of sex is bringing us pleasure, right? Even coming here today, meeting you, I get pleasure out of just being social, like meeting folks, getting to know people, getting to know who they are. I mean, that brings me pleasure as well. So it's just a matter.
Are you an extrovert?
Well, yeah.
That don't bring me no pleasure.
That tires me out. I'm extroverted, yes.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say y'all don't tire me out. Let me be clear. I love y'all. I love y'all online. But
when we're talking in a sense in this conversation, are we talking about the sexual behavior itself, or we're talking about busting a nut? Because to me, those are two different things. Because you can bust a nut without touching yourself, if that's with whatever that is that caused that pleasure, right? Right.
Or you could, but like you were saying, or you could bust a whole bunch of nuts and never ever actually experience pleasure.
Exactly right. You're exactly right.
Am I off? Like, am I the drama here?
No,
Everybody, like the girls be experiencing the pleasure. See,
I don't know.
I don't
does
know
sound
that
pleasurable.
Yeah, just ask.
It does sound pleasurable. Ask the people in the comments.
Okay. The question that I have is, do people equate pleasure to sex? That's what I want to know. Let me know that in the chat. Is sex equal pleasure to a lot of people, or am I the drama? Because I think it's, in my experience, talking to all these girls every day on this damn internet, the people tell me that they want to hide the pickle and bust the nuts.
But maybe they're not living yet. Maybe they don't know the environment, and how expansive it is. I think about like the concept of kids seeing the ocean and like feeling sand, for the first time. So like until you experience something, can you really expect to know what's out there? Since you got your fucking degree.
You know where we fucking
He knew it was coming.
And, I mean, you teed that up pretty good, friend. Dr. Maya Angelou over there. Okay. I'm supposed to be hitting the button, right? Yes. Okay. We'll continue the conversation after the break. The best way to support what we do here at Dear Black Gay Men is to become a YouTube member. Members get access. One of our longest standing members is here in the chat, is here in the room. Members get access to exclusive conversations, the members only chat, behind the scenes content, and you can join me to chop it up right here on the show. And a portion of the proceeds from your memberships and super chats will be donated to a nonprofit doing the work in Black gay culture. Just hit the join button below this episode or send a super chat of any amount. For all the latest updates, follow me everywhere on socials at JAI the Gentleman on Threads. That does not conclude our church announcements, but still govern thyself accordingly. When we come back, I'm asking my guests, how did they find what brings them pleasure? We will be right back. Y'all can't tell me that the girl... Gym so I could do two things. It's one, thirst trap on the internet, and look good for my man when I find one. And that's why I'm excited that support for Dear Black Gay Men comes from Twillery. Black men, whether you're in the gym, like me, or blessed with good genetics, like me, carry our weight in a couple key spots that can make suits and slacks hard to fit and uncomfortable to wear without either having to size up or break the bank in tailoring. But Twillery answers the fit problem with their performance fabrics. It's the right fit for the tailored look and just enough stretch for comfort and breathability. I'm wearing right now the solid performance polo that hugs my chest and arms while tapering just enough at the waist to show off the good parts. Twillery carries suiting, polos, button-ups, and everything to impress at the job or knock someone's socks off on a date. And you can shop for the perfect fit right now at Twillery.com, and we've got a special offer for the DBGM family. Take $18 off your first order by using code M300J. That's Twillery.com, and we thank them for supporting our channel. Welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. I am Jay the Gentleman. Woo! I love doing that. I feel like I can make y'all clap at anything. I'll say I've had a lot of sex in my day.
Okay.
And for those of y'all judging me in the chat on the replay, judge your mammy. I have also been an HIV counselor and heard all the sexual experiences my clients have been in. One thing I noticed, whether it's a young gay man talking about his first HIV test or an elder updating his or their status, for a lot of Black gay men, our sexual vocabulary is limited to dick and whatever hole somebody's going to let us put it in. Mm-hmm. If pleasure doesn't always have to be just dick and ass, how do we figure out what other ways can make us feel good? Master, I'll start with you. What is the first step? Because I do think, like we were saying during the break, I do think a lot of men in our culture think that they are having this mind-blowing sexual experience just because their dick is good or big or the ass got creamy. Mm-hmm. And that is because that's what we see in porn. They think that's, The coup de grace.
Right. Well, you may want to turn the porn off first. Or find some other alternative ways to explore. I mean, and again, I think that that's a part of it. If we don't give ourselves the space to get beyond what we know, then we'll just keep doing what we know.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, it's just.
But is the problem? But is the problem that we have that we don't have the awareness that something else is out there? Like you said, Doc, you said putting your feet in the sand the first time. The first time I felt sand, it changed my view of the world, because my world before that was my neighborhood. And then I realized there's a whole planet out there, even if I had never seen it. But I think a lot of us sexually exist in a neighborhood thinking it's the whole world. How do we even start the process of expanding that?
I mean, there's handheld.
Since you got your degree,
there's
and you know every
handheld
fucking
websites.
thing.
There's places you could visit. I think it's listening to what your friends do. I think it's all those. Do you
think friends are really talking about the sex?
I'll use an I statement, honey.
Absolutely.
I wish y'all could see I'll use an I statement. I know
the two of them. Yeah, hell yeah.
My I statement is my friends talk about it.
But was okay? And forgive the way I'm phrasing this question. But was it you were a freak and you found freaky friends, so you talk about it, or your friends helped you become more freaky?
I think they hoes. And
you got friends in the room, friends. So I'm one of them. So here we are.
I'm gonna stick by my answer. I think they hoes.
That's
maybe,
your whole friend, and
maybe,
you're gonna stick beside them.
Maybe they made me a hoe.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, John C. 4948 said, "Porn rewires your brain to toxic falsehoods."
Okay, John C. 4948.
I'll give that one. Some air horns. Okay, so Oh, okay. They got a whole conversation going on in the chat. So Shinzi, what? I mean, clearly you can, Google something, but I think porn is what got us into this mess, thinking that our sex was, amazing when it isn't. How do we break out of it? Because the reason I'm asking, let me also say before you answer it, the reason I'm asking is because I think this is indicative of other problems in our culture. All we see is all we see. And so when someone presents a perspective about any topic, sex, pleasure being one of them, you end up shunning new information instead of figuring out if this ever could apply to you.
Right. So my personal experience when I was like younger was porn. Like going to my uncle's stash, getting it and looking at it, pressing play, and this is how
them uncles was freaky as hell.
right. Because they were years ahead of us.
I'm an uncle now,
because they were years ahead of us doing things that we not even thinking about when we're looking at them. But that's where I saw, and that's what I thought. Like, this is the way sex is supposed to be, and this is the way it's supposed to look like, and that's how I learned how to masturbate, because my family was very conservative, so they didn't talk about it at all. And so, but as for to your point, what kind of pushed me to step outside the lines was my friends. Prior to me being part of Onyx, I had friends that I was so comfortable with that we could talk about anything, and we'll talk about our experiences, things they've tried, because they're meeting people, as well as I'm meeting people, and they're encountering things like, this person like this. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. Did you try it? Or how did it feel? And all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of helped push me to kind of do this whole self-exploration thing with myself.
Okay.
And that's how I'm talking about my story. That's how I kind of navigated the whole, let me try this, let me try that. Because I'm not afraid to try almost anything. I'll say that, almost anything. So
I really want to know what the almost is now. Did y'all feel that?
I mean,
I want to know what the almost
is.
We might need another show for that one.
Another show.
It's going to be called Shinzi's Almost.
Almost doesn't count.
Okay, so we've added Onyx to the chat in a couple different ways. And I would say that the feedback that I get from a lot of people is that Onyx feel like people have this perception of what leather is, and we're not into that. So like they expect to be tied down to a bed and forgotten about for days, and now it could be that.
It could be that.
Right?
Interesting to me.
If that's your tea.
Exactly.
But it also could be a whole bunch of other things, can it?
Right. I mean, most definitely. And I would just encourage folks who are interested in the kink community to speak with folks in the kink community. Because majority of the folks that I know do not like to be tied down for days. Not to say there's other folks who don't enjoy that, but I don't think I know anyone that likes to be tied down.
The deepest parts of me is like, that's some white people shit.
Well, I can't say that because they'll say some of the shit that we're doing
on the leadership council.
Right, exactly. Yeah, if I talk about electrocuting people, folks say that's some white people shit, but it isn't.
There's
I mean,
whole bunch
you're
of people
very,
that
very
I know.
black. So
Very, very black. Very.
Okay. So, like what comes to mind when y'all think about leather? Spanking, bondage how? Blood. Somebody said blood. Expensive.
It's expensive.
Expensive. What else?
I think toy play.
What?
Pigs. Yeah.
Like swine?
No, girl.
Oh. Pig play.
You
See?
being your best horse self. Pig.
Raunchy.
Pig.
Nasty pig.
Raunch.
Pig, yeah.
Raunch.
Raunch.
Got it. I think that might be another one of my triggers now. Raunch. Kamal Onyx said a life. Oh, you in the room. Okay, Jockey says, as a black gay boy, young self, we didn't talk about sex. I remember wet dreams I had a few times.
Okay.
I mean, like, I remember the
I've had
first
some wet
porno,
dreams
like,
recently.
I downloaded. It was the
Downloaded.
Comprende on the top of
the
the
damn
Isuzu
Isuzu.
with the scorpion
Did y'all see
tattoo on the piece. Y'all didn't download
Y'all
that?
didn't see Apprende
Like,
on the Suzu?
y'all didn't have LimeWire or nothing?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Apprende.
my God.
I
That
had
was
a
the
porn
best.
man.
That was hands down one of the best.
That was when porn was
And
magical.
for years,
That was
it was
when porn was magical. Plantarosa Baja. Yes, absolutely.
That duct
Did you
tape-
ever see that porn?
No. I
that
have
duct
not
tape
seen
around
that
the
porn.
door.
The way that we are bonding over vintage porn. That is considered vintage now.
Castro and his
Oh
lip
God!
this.
That,
Oh my
that
God.
big ass stupid dick he had. Okay, stupid in that context was a compliment. Okay, Shinzi, one of your kinks is flogging and impact play. How are you saying that doesn't make you want to fuck at the end of it?
So, well, because my sensation came through the pleasure through pain, right? And so when I'm being flogged, and I think we talked maybe when I'm being flogged or when I'm being spanked or when pain is being inflicted to me, in my mind, I'm thinking about things that I just want to kind of extinguish. And for every hit, the harder the hit, the more I extinguish. And then my personal thoughts.
You go deep.
Yeah, it's personal thoughts that kind of help me, I guess, cleanse some of those things that I feel like I've done bad.
Sounds like it's therapy.
It is therapy. Actually, it is therapy.
Sounds
for
like
me.
it's therapy.
It is therapy, and the more
I paid $275 for that feeling.
well, I can do it for free.
Oh, that's a challenge, honey. You want to say?
We are in the back room now. I tell all these niggas to get out of here.
All right, everybody, let's go.
But what is the outcome? If we're not trying to bust a nut, then how do you know that whatever you're doing is finished? How do you know when pleasure is complete, Master Volt?
To me, that's the connection between the two people or the group
Okay.
of people, if that's where you are, right? So it doesn't have to be that ejaculation that ended the scene. So one of the things that I've learned is we can set up scenes the way we want them, right? So if I want to do a water sports scene, I'm going to negotiate with Shinzi. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. How much of this do you want? We're going to come up with a safe word. So, if he starts to get flooded, we can tap out.
Flooded.
We'll come back.
Flooded.
Wow, that's the word for me. Flooded.
Like that word has come up on this show many times, but never in such a raunchy way.
Well,
Flooded.
And that is a compliment to me,
and here
sir.
we are. And
Here we are.
So it's about that negotiation, about the conversation. Right?
Okay.
And that's where we get under that umbrella of consent.
Okay.
Consent can't happen if we don't have a conversation.
Okay. And so in the Daniel, because you're not Onyx, would you consider yourself leather?
No.
Okay.
Leather adjacent?
I think I'm adjacent. I think words mean things to me. So I don't think, since I'm not a part of the club, I don't think I should use the terminology that.
But you don't have to be Onyx to be leather.
Not at all.
Okay. Okay. I mean, y'all told me that tonight.
How do you identify?
I'm just out here. You know,
Have you ever been in a scene like the way they're describing it?
You know, I may go to a Friday night, inquiry, little
Friday night inquiry. You put it in the portal.
I'll walk around and say, that's interesting. What's that dark place back there?
No, but kink and BDSM and all the things can happen in the light. It doesn't have to be in the dark. It can happen in the back room with these lights.
Well, it's some new eyes.
We had it was a red light special in here before you got here, J Hood.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And so when you hear
whoa. At Panthro 80 said, Doctor, I can teach you. Come on around here.
This is why we put all these damn monitors in here.
Come on around here.
Just
Teach
like
me. Learn me.
Okay. But what do you hear when you think of some of the things that bring pleasure that have been discussed? Do these things turn you on as someone who's not leather?
I love it. But again, I love
love it like for you, or you love it for the people who are experiencing it?
Both,
what are you saying?
baby. I'll try it. I think I'm like Shinzi. I'll try anything. I'll try almost anything. Set it up for me. Let me picture it in my mind. And okay, yeah, let's try it.
And see, the irony is, the best part of any kink expression to me is, while I'm not in it, I'm picturing whatever you're gonna do.
I'm down.
But the second that it starts, my brain goes off.
Maybe I'm down.
Like
for
the
shit.
gap between dominance and submission is like razor thin for me. The second that I get like the cue, I'm like dumb in the head. Tell me what to do. I'll end up naked in the middle of the street one of these days if I'm messing around with the wrong person or the right person.
Same.
Well,
I mean, we go to New Orleans. We go to New Orleans together. So
I mean, naked in the middle of those streets is normal. Okay, Baran says Baran, who is watching from West Africa, it takes a level of healing to truly take space in the kink community, and people don't realize it. What is your response to that, my Onyx? I don't know if I can call y'all brothers, but Onyx men, Shinzi.
I mean, again, it's about knowing yourself and knowing where you are. And the healing part is understanding that, okay, I may not be in that headspace or in that space where I can be having sex with someone else, especially if I had dealt with some trauma previously. So I need to heal from that first before I can move on to start doing all these other things with other people, or just blindly trusting folks or trying to learn to trust folks. It's kind of like going into a situation or in a relationship after you just broke up with someone, not healed from that relationship. It's kind of that same situation.
Yeah. And it's not just healing in order to get into leather.
Right.
To me, it's healing to get to pleasure.
Well,
If we don't get rid of a lot of the baggage and get
you
out
got
of
your
our way,
and you know every fucking thing.
we got to get out of our way. And part of getting out of our way is healing. That's all I wanted to add. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I agree.
I think that the Onyx men are so handsome and sexy, Desmond Hamlet said. Y'all got y'all admirers. I'll applaud to that.
Woo! This is back when it's scary though. Haven't y'all ever watched any of the creepy?
They wasn't ready to clap.
Shit?
Okay, backrooms. This is a back room. Rolando, it's scary though. Have y'all ever watched any of the creepy shit?
What's
Chills.
the creepy shit?
I'm confused with.
Oh.
That's a very good question. He said, how can you watch it? Jock King says, growing up, pleasuring self, let alone, was always damned and wrong. It was hellfire and brimstone. Fuck them niggas. Okay.
But
I'm not
like,
supposed to say
I
that.
think so many.
I take that back.
But I think so much of the community is stuck there.
Okay.
Like we have not done the work to unburden ourselves from that message. And that process, it's a process of going to therapy. It's a process of finding your like-minded community where you can, again, like have non-judged conversations to say, oh, girl, I really do like that. Me running down these streets at 3 a.m. is tied to something else. And now that I've done the work to uncover that something else, I can live a healthier and more holistic life. Like it's all connected to pleasure.
The irony of all of that is, people told me in the chat that I say the irony or the gotcha a lot. So brace yourself. But what I hear or have experienced rather in all of that is I used to have a lot of sex. I wouldn't say I was sexual, but I had a lot of sex because I was trying to bury the shame of it. And then I had a turn where I had a lot of sex because now I'm liberated and I think I love myself. But the interesting thing is like the upgrade for me was like seeking pleasure and not just seeking sexuality. Like learning all the things that don't end up in hide in a pickle that really turn me on. Like there are words and things that I want to do with my partner or all the things that really genuinely make me feel a deep sense of good in my body. And I used to think that the only time I could experience that was when I'm climaxing. Yeah. And I think a lot of us are there where the only time we really experience kind of I don't want to call it euphoria, but just like the mental clarity is when you bust in a nut. And so a lot of us end up seeking that out, I think.
No, I think you're absolutely correct, Jay. There's also that process that you took yourself through so that you're comfortable having those conversations with your partner. And that's where a lot of people stop and don't do the work. You know, because if I can't give myself permission to say, hey, I want to eat your ass, then I'll never be able to have that conversation. We'll never get to the place of getting that done.
Okay. And so what about you, Shinzi?
As far as, that feeling of pleasure.
Yes.
Yes, I truly believe that.
We know you like to get flogged.
No, but it's always that feeling. It's just that feeling. It's that euphoric feeling that you're speaking about, that feeling of where I feel happy in that place at that moment. And understanding how to get in touch with that is where you're going to really understand what brings you pleasure. You're not going to be able to, think of pleasure. If you think of pleasure every time I have to bust a nut to get pleasure, because sometimes people bust a nut and it's the worst sex in the world. And was that pleasurable? I mean, no. I've had situations like that before. No, it was not.
I mean, you're facing me, but there's a whole lot of nods behind you. Like the girls are vibing with what you're saying. Okay, let's keep going. Tonight's episode is presented in part by Gilead Sciences. Gilead is committed to ending HIV everywhere for everyone. We intentionally held this episode after World AIDS Day because we didn't want to have this very lighthearted talk during a very serious occasion, even though the federal government decided not to recognize World AIDS Day, which was dumb as hell. But after the break, Dr. Daniel Driffin is going to be answering some of the questions that came from the DBGN family when they started thinking about exploring their own pleasure principles. If you want to add your 2 cents, you can go to livestream.dearblackgaymen.com and we'll talk right after the break. We will be right back. The show got good. I thought I was spicy vanilla, but tonight I've learned I'm deep into the extremist end of the kink freak spectrum. Then it got even better. He nutted, then asked me if he could pee in me, and I was nervous. What did it feel like? But it felt good. Live from the back room every Thursday on YouTube. Am I going crazy? Did you ever plan on becoming my baby? Was it all I gave her? Am I going crazy? For the time you wasted, I should make you pay me. Regret the day you played me. Am I going crazy? Okay. Welcome back to the Black Gay Men Podcast. Before we head out, let's comment on comments. Hit it. The comments keep the conversation going through the roof right here on Dear Black Gay Men Podcast. If you want to add your piece to the conversation, just go to livestream.dearblackgaymen.com to join us live. Tonight, we compiled questions from the DBGN family. I was on the Instagram, and these are actual questions from people.
Bet.
You ready?
I love them.
So I have vowed. Okay. I have vowed not to give you the button because you are legitimately here as a doctor, one of the founders of Public Health Innovation Lab, Phil.
Thank you.
And so I will not be giving you so you got your degree and you know every fucking thing button. Okay, but as a doctor among us, Daniel is going to be responding to what the DBGN family has to ask. This one is an anonymous question from Dallas, Texas. I want to be kinkier in the bedroom. I always felt like there were some sexual experiences I want to explore, but I know a lot of Black gay men are living with HIV. How can I explore my kinks without the fear of contracting something that I can't get rid of?
Great question. So I think the first conversation is PrEP, especially if you are a person not living with HIV. Pre-exposure prophylaxis. Pre-exposure prophylaxis is a tool to remain HIV negative. You can take a daily option. You could take a monthly option. You could take a bi-monthly option. You could even take a 6-month option, you know? So again, you know, you have a conversation with your medical provider and you start from there. I would also say think about doxy-PEP, so doxy post-exposure prophylaxis.
Okay.
And doxycycline is an antibiotic. You basically can take doxy within 72 hours of condomless sex to reduce your likelihood of getting gonorrhea, chlamydia, or syphilis. Again, these are options that you can take further in conversation with your medical provider.
So I could legitimately just go into my doctor's office and be like, hey, I want some doxy. I heard it's a good thing. Give it to me.
Yep. And if your doctor or nurse practitioner or physician assistant say anything other than, you know, let's do this, find a new medical provider.
Absolutely.
You didn't have to grab the air with me.
Yeah,
I think that deserves
it.
it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not the medical provider. I'm just asking the questions.
So can a medical provider add a little to that?
Come on,
answer?
Chris.
Just a little.
Don't mention no brand names.
I'm not going to mention any names. Okay. But you know, this person wants to explore their kinks.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's so many kinks that you can get into that we're not swapping body fluids. So all of the preventative measures that Dr. Drippin just brought up, you wouldn't need to
give me an example.
Well, we've talked about flogging. Right. I mean, it's been centered in this space. So, you know, flogging, unless I'm, you know, breaking skin and causing a blood
maybe an
bleed.
Mpox shot would be something to add.
Now that's something that you may want to put on the list.
Okay.
But again, it's about which of these kinks are you interested in?
Okay.
You know, and even like water sports, there were some people who, but you know,
Not me.
yeah, he was like me over there.
Don't yuck my yum.
You know, but you know, I'm sure that wonderful young man is letting somebody put cum on him somewhere. Ooh, it's coming out. See, occasionally, right? Now, which one has more risk?
See, go ahead.
However, I know my body. I know what I am comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that is something that I'm not comfortable with at this moment. Down the line, will it continue to happen? I don't know. But at this moment, that is something that I'm not willing to experience.
Nobody's gonna pee on you here, honey.
I know, and I'm saying.
And if they
no
did,
one's
we
gonna
wouldn't
even
tell about
try.
it.
When I was having sex, I took my prep, I took my doctor, whatever. I know what I am capable of and what I will and will not do. I know my status and my limits.
There we go. And what I love about that answer is he's not yucking anybody else's yum, right? This is not for me. Now y'all can go pee on each other if you want to.
I just want to stroke it.
It's
Until,
not for
I just
me.
want to stroke it until it squirts a little bit. Okay. The next one, I got buttons for all this. The next one says it's PVR Daddy 6921 on YouTube. I've recently.
I wonder if he live in PVR. We should find out.
We do.
I don't have that information, but this person, he, she, or them, says I've recently got into water sports. After a session, I just want to fuck, and I'm not always in the right mind to put on a condom or have the conversation about status. What can I do to keep the vibes and entangle confidently, Doc?
Same answer, I think. I would just add in again, you know, just think about Mpox as well. You know, from time to time we see outbreaks of Mpox. Mpox can be completely prevented with a two.
Mpox is monkeypox. That's what a lot of people know it as.
Correct. Mpox can be prevented with a 2 vaccine regimen. You get one shot, and like 20 some odd days later, you get the second shot, and it's effective like for the remainder of your life, we believe. So again, like options exist.
It sounds like you're saying though that prevention and maintaining HIV status or wherever you are on the spectrum starts long before you're dealing with the pleasure piece.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
It can start in process if you're like condoms or other, you know, barrier methods.
Or it starts with the conversation. It starts with this conversation.
Exactly.
truly is, I know the theories of change and the stages of change.
See, you
about to
getting
push the
close
button.
to that button,
you know.
friend. Go ahead.
But again, the conversation is the pre-contemplation. We have to talk about these things to set ourselves up to be, again, like the safest, the most whole. So the conversation begins long before the prevention tool, before the prep, before the shot, whatever.
Okay.
A little amen to that.
You do know every fucking thing, and that's exactly why you're here. Okay, the next comment is from Conscious Contradiction on Twitter. Said, I'm usually monogamous, but my current partner and I are exploring being open. He's also introduced me to some kinks that I didn't think I was into. What are some considerations I should be thinking about as I'm exploring myself with my partner and others? How do we have fun but stay safe? I'm going to ask that question to everybody.
I want to hear y'all first.
Oh, well, have that discussion with your partner about what it is that you like or you like to do. And then from there, then you can discuss, okay, some of all the preventative measures that will take place, whether it's, okay, what do I need to do prior to this particular type of play? What do I need to do to prevent myself from getting any infection? What can those type of questions to make sure, that everyone's safe. But get that understanding. If neither party understands it, then seek out someone who you can trust to help educate that person on that.
Okay. What you say, Master?
I don't have anything to add to that. I think it was perfectly said.
Huh. Doc, give us the scientific answer.
I think it's everything we talked about already. Like, we don't got to keep on saying it. Like, but I think it's this, is determining what's good for y'all and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Have a conversation.
They told me to take a break. We'll be right back.
I press play. I'm moving forward in my life.
I press play. I'm choosing my path.
Owning each day. I press play because I got tested for HIV. Now I know my status.
I press play.
I did.
We all should get tested for HIV.
Yeah, it's a 3, 2, 1.
Quick.
3, 2, 1. We're back?
We're back.
Okay. I don't remember. I want to thank my guest. That's where I'm at. All right, is that where y'all at? Okay. I want to thank my guest.
That's where y'all at.
Master Vo Onyx. Yay. Shinzy Onyx and Dr. Daniel Driffin. You connect with all their socials. Links are in the description. A special thanks to Gilead Sciences for help making this conversation happen. Woo! If you'd like to update your status or explore options around preventing or maintaining HIV, you can visit dearblackgaymen.com for links to resources. And if you're in the Atlanta area and want to kick it with me, I will be at First Friday.
Yes, First Friday.
Yes. First Friday presented by Onyx Southeast tomorrow. You can follow Onyx_Southeast for event information on Instagram. Yes?
Yes.
What's First Friday?
First Friday is... What is First Friday, Shinzy?
First Friday is we can call our bar night, and that's where you'll meet a lot of folks who are part of the organization, this chapter, who can provide you education on kinks. And also, I would encourage folks to come out and ask any questions that you have, but I'll put this caveat
participate in something.
Well, you can participate too. You can participate in some things, but make sure you speak to them, talk to them. And it's going to be at the Atlanta Eagle, 1492 Piedmont Avenue. I hate that I remember the actual address. But
it's at the Eagle.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Eagle. We're located in the back left corner. We call it the garden room or whatever they want to call it, the Zen room. Time? It's going to start at, folks get there. I would encourage you to get there early, around 9 o'clock, but it really starts around 10. About 10 o'clock tomorrow. The only caveat tomorrow, something new. Please read the parking signs because that has changed.
What has changed, Super?
So the parking that used to be over there by the shopping center, the grocery store. I'm not trying not to say any brand name stores, but the stores over there.
The Anstey Mall section.
Exactly. They're going to start touring, folks.
Oh, my God.
Shut up.
No, that's what they said. Read the signs. I would just read the signs. I encourage you to take Uber anyway.
In Atlanta, you got to read the parking signs no matter what. Okay, but I will be there. I will be there tomorrow night and in my leather.
All right.
Sexy.
Just enjoying myself, living my best black gay leathered life.
Yes.
Okay, that was... That was our show. I am Jay the Gentleman. We'll be right back here with another episode of Dear Black Gay Men on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. For more exclusive content, join us on Substack at dearblackgaymen.substack.com. The link is in the description. I appreciate you, my guests, and our audience more than I can ever express. I will talk to you next time. Bye.